probably thinking, wow,
what is gonna happen here today?
And if you didn't read the title of the video, I'm cooking dinner. And I know it's another cooking video, and I know a lot of people do cooking videos, but honestly, I wanted to film a video and I also wanted to eat dinner, and I didn't really have time for both of those to be separate activities. So we're making it one activity, and I am making dinner with you guys, and we're just gonna cook and talk and enjoy just, you know, the kitchen. So sit back, relax, and let's get cooking. Today, we are making something from Chrissy Teigen's first cookbook, because she has a second one out, so go grab yourself a copy of that, and also grab yourself a copy of this if you haven't already, because the food's great. Well, this is actually the only thing I've ever made out of here. The spicy Italian sausage meatloaf. Aww. And at first I was like, when have I ever chosen to eat meatloaf? Like, I don't really even eat meat that often, but then I cooked this and it is amazing. Like, seriously,
so good.
And I want to make it again. I really like making it. It makes me feel really successful in the kitchen, even though I don't know that I am. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we need to do is preheat that oven to 350. So you need 3 slices of white bread. Here's a little story. I went to Whole Foods to get all these ingredients, and the Whole Foods generic brand of white bread was gone, and so was the next cheapest one, so I had to get this $7 white bread. So you take 3 slices of white bread, you toss in your food processor, because you're making breadcrumbs, and the breadcrumbs help keep the meat together. And I also don't know if that's true. And then just a little taste. There we go. Is it not? It's plugged in. Okay. Oh my God. It's just not on properly. Why is it broken? What the f is happening here? Oh my God. This doesn't look right. It's not right. That's why it doesn't look right. There. Okay, that's right. That's right. Anyway, you put your breadies in there. And there we have it. Nice little breadcrumbs. And you are going to transfer them into a large bowl and then cover them with milk. Okay, so I'm gonna move that over here. And then we're gonna come back to our food processor, which is obviously so fun to use, and I really loved that last time. So this recipe calls for mushrooms, but I don't like mushrooms, so I don't usually put them in. That's a little cooking tip for you guys. If you don't like something, you don't have to put it in your food. We're gonna basically add everything to our breadcrumbs, but what we're gonna do first is prepare the onions and the carrots and all that. Okay, so we have our cup of carrots, and then we need a cup of finely chopped onions. I'm crying. Oh my God, my eyes. Yeah. So you just want to, you know, get your onions ready. Just really fucking chop it up, you know? Wow, I was just thinking today how it's so cool that I usually don't cuss in my videos, because I do like say bad words in real life, but usually I'm pretty good in my videos, but when I cook, I guess it really just brings out the bad girl in me. Here we go. Why is this hard for me? blade. Okay. So then you're gonna wanna empty your onions back onto the cutting board. And then re-add your onions. Always wanna make sure you check to see if that blade is in your food processor before you start using it. Those look pretty finely chopped to me. Uh-huh. Perfect. Okay, so we have our onions and we have our carrots, and we're gonna add everything into this bowl with the breadcrumbs and the milk. Here we go. So we have 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of hot Italian sausage. I always think I'm never gonna do this again after this part, but I need the cutting board. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so you're gonna just take the casing off. And you might think it's disgusting, and you know what? You know what? There's a good chance that it is. But you are gonna just tough it out. You know what? F it. Let's just get our hands dirty. Here, a little piece of advice. Do not roll your casing into a ball. Okay? Don't do that. It's disgusting. Another word of advice. Do this part quickly, okay? We don't want to see it. We just want it quick. So get the sausages out. Throw the sausages in. There we go. All the sausages are done. Throw it away, pretend like it never happened. Get your ground beef. Open that up. Take it. Toss it in. I'm really struggling with this today. I'm gonna wash my hands because I'm grossed out. Then you are going to take your onions. You throw those in there, okay? Then you take your carrots. Toss those in. 1 egg. Worcestershire sauce. 1 tablespoon. Wow, that was good. Throw that on there. 2 teaspoons of salt. 1, 2.
Yes.
Half a teaspoon of ground pepper. There we go. It also says to have red pepper in it, but like that's a little too spicy for me, and the Italian sausage is already hot. So these are just modifications, ladies and gents. You can do whatever your little heart's desire. If you didn't all click off already during the sausage part, be careful about this part because it's not the best. So gently mix with your hands until combined. So here we go. Roll your sleeves up and fucking get going. Okay, so you want to just gently mix this all together. And yeah, it's not pleasant, but just pretend like it's like Play-Doh or something. You want to get the egg around, you want to get those breadcrumbs going through, you know, you want to make sure nothing's like sticking together in their little crew, you know? Make sure nothing's sticking to the status quo. Make sure the guy on the basketball team is with the bakers and the nerd is doing dance and that the skateboarding kid is playing cello, and just make sure everybody's just moving throughout their little cliques, you know? AKA just try to separate all the ingredients and get them to get to know each other. So you gently mix it until it's just combined. But if you mix it too much, you're gonna get a tough meatloaf. And here it says a tough meatloaf gets no love. And my meatloaf is gonna get all the love it needs. So it's all mixed up now. Wash your hands like very thoroughly. Get behind those acrylics, ladies. All right, so we have our bowl of shit, and then we're going to get our pan. So then place, after you just washed your hands, make sure you get them nice and dirty again, and just place your meatloaf into the pan. Here's this, and then you're gonna just hold off on a second, and you're gonna get a little bowl. And you are going to stir together ketchup and brown sugar for the top. So, 1/4 cup of ketchup. So then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. 1 and 2. Mix it all together. And then you coat the top of the meatloaf. Yeah, you want to get your little coating all over the place. I like it a lot, so I like to make sure that it's in like all the cracks and crevices of my meatloaf. So we have our meatloaf and we are going to put it in the oven for about an hour. Oh God. Here we go. Say goodbye to our little meatloaf and we'll see you in an hour. Okay, well it stopped ringing as soon as I started filming, but timer's ready, or the food's ready. So I'm...
Beautiful, 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 beautiful angel.
Hello again. So we let it cool. Let's get a closer look. Some of the juices did end up sinking into that meat, getting it nice and juicy. Ugh. Just like Chrissy Teigen said in her book, that was gonna happen. So I'm gonna cut it open. We're gonna make sure that this bad boy is cooked. Okay, so we can't even tell because it's so juicy, but I'm gonna take it out and put it on a plate.
How long did you cook it for?
Over an hour.
Definitely cooked then. Wow. It's perfect. Yes.
No, look at the middle though.
It is. It's cooked. It is cooked.
Chrissy Teigen, do you think this is cooked? Retweet if you do. Fave if you don't. Okay guys, I'm gonna scoop mine onto the plate and then we'll do Cody's official taste test.
And then we're gonna die from salmonella poisoning.
Ew, stop.
That part's cold. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty good for raw meatloaf.
Can you just tell me how it actually is? Good?
No, it's disgusting.
Can you just give an honest review? Maybe that is honest, actually.
So gross.
All right, well, Cody hates it, but I swear I think I did a good job.
What?
Say it again, what you just said.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's so good. It really is so good. And, you know, Chrissy Teigen, you know how to cook. Well, Kelsey knows how to cook, but you know how to write recipes.
And with that being said, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching me cook, and we've been through a lot. Sweat, tears.
Why?
Well, because of the onion cutting. Thank you guys, I love you. If you liked this, tell me, and like I said, I'll do a cooking video for every type of eater.
And if you don't like it, then say that too, and then she'll never do it again.
Or I still will, because I kind of had fun doing this. Thanks to Chrissy Teigen, thanks to you guys, and I'll see you next time. Love you!